All right, guys, we got something special for you today for Sunday Pokemon Card Day. I found a pack of Trick or Trade booster bundles. So these, I guess, were supposed to be given out for Halloween, so that's why they were on sale. So you can see right here, 50 mini packs of Pokemon cards. Now, it is not 50 packs of, let's say, 5 cards, 6 cards. I think there's like 2 or 3 cards in each pack. So I'm going to pop this open so you can see what we got. And then we're going to go through each pack of cards, all right? I probably am not going to post like individual packs. I'll just go through all the cards and we'll see how it goes. Let's see what's inside. Okay, there you go. There are your packs. Now, I can feel it. That's not a full pack, obviously. Well, that's not a regular pack of cards. Like I said, it's 2 or 3 cards in there, but there's 50 of them. Let's see if we pull anything good. You got your Pikachu, you got your Mimikyu, Trick or Trade. So I guess they didn't do too well for Halloween because these were on clearance. But I don't know. Did anybody hand these out? Did you see any? Let me know down below in the comments. Let's get to it. I'm just going to go through all 50 packs. You don't need to see me open each one. As you can see, they're all Mimikyu, Pikachu, blah, 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 blah. We'll see what we got. All right, guys. So let's see what we get in the first one, and then we'll go from there. So this is a Graveyard, which is evolved Ghost Doggy Pokemon, I believe. Is that the evolved form, or is that the first form? I don't know. What is this? Marshadow. That doesn't ring a bell. So drop me some knowledge down below, guys. I don't know what that is. Is that shiny? Let me turn on a light here. Hold on. Give me a little something to work with here. It is kind of shiny. I don't know. It might be foil. All right, and there we go. Haunter. Very cool. So here's what I'm going to do, because I can't sit here and do 50 individual packs. I'm going to open up all 50 packs, put them in a pile, and we'll go through all of them. All right? Let's see what we get. Okay. So, 50 packs of cards minus that one that we already opened. I'm saying 3 cards a pack. I didn't count every card that came out of every pack. I don't got that kind of time in my day. But it's a big pack of cards, right? So let's say 3 times 50, 150 cards. Here's what we're going to see, okay? We're going to see how many dupes are in here, because I don't know. You know, I didn't look. We'll see how many dupes are in here. We'll see how many special cards are in here, foil, what have you. What, you know, you guys tell me what you think is a special card out of what I pull, okay? And then you can decide for yourself, if you see these anywhere on clearance, if it's worth it to you to pick up this collection, or whatever you want to call it, all right? It was meant for Halloween. It's meant to hand out to kids, so I don't know if there's anything good in here. I don't know if it's going to be worth it. Honestly, I don't even know. My wife picked them up, so I don't know what we actually paid on these. But it's 150 cards, okay? So let's see what's in here, and then you make up your mind and tell me if it's worth it to you, all right? Because if you can still find these laying around, maybe it's worth the investment. All right, so there's a Shuppet, okay? I'm probably going to have to shuffle some of these off the table. There is Pikachu. Now, Pikachu does look, yeah, Pikachu is shiny, foily, right? More so than the Shuppet, definitely. Yeah, the Shuppet is not. So Pikachu is kind of shiny there, so let me know what you think of that. Here is a Haunter, okay? Going a lot of ghost types, which doesn't mean anything other than this was a Halloween giveaway, so I'm not surprised. Okay, Murkrow. Cool, cool. All right, here is a Spectrier. I don't even know what that is. That's kind of shiny too. See that? It's not on the edges, but it is definitely on the card itself. So, that's at least 2 out of, what do we pull? 6? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I mean, not horrible. Now, but there's a difference here. No, Pikachu. So Pikachu's is shiny around the edges. Spectrier is not shiny around the edges. Doesn't mean anything to me, but maybe it means something to you. Lycanroc. I love Lycanroc. I think that's a cool Pokemon. All right, what do we got next? Miss Magius. Magius. Ah, here's another one. Look at that. Houndoom. There's a shiny Houndoom card. So we're going to put the coolish cards that we find up there. Runerigus? I don't remember this one. Oh. Is this the evolution of... that's the evolution of that, like the coffin one, right? I can't remember. Yanma? Yeah. Yanma? No. Yanma's the... What is that coffin Pokemon called? It's driving me crazy. Drifblim. A lot of ghost, psychic kind of Pokemon here. Here is Marshadow. Wait, is Marshadow shiny? Yeah, sure enough, right? Reflective. We'll put that in the cool pile. I mean, we're pulling some halfway decent stuff, right? Bayonet. Drifloon. This is Chandelure, and that has got some reflective to it, so we'll put that in the cool pile. All right. Don't sing Chandelier. Don't do it. All right, here we have Delmise. I mean, so far, if you were giving these out for Halloween to kids, they had a pretty good chance of pulling a somewhat cool card. Hey, Grievard, right? Now we saw that in the other one. Is this the starting form and then it evolves? I think it is, right? It evolves from that. I made a boo-boo before. Here we go. Mimikyu. Oh, I like that. I do love Mimikyu, so he's a cool Pokemon to me. I liked him in the series. Zubat. So far we have had at least the dupe for the Ghost Dog. Oh, now we have a dupe for the Shuppet. So we've got 2 dupes, and we've got a handful of shiny cards. So here's a Dusk Noir, which is also shiny. All right, shiny-ish. We'll sort those out, and you tell me what you think in the comments about what we got at the end. Because some of them are not shiny around the edges. And some of them are just shiny in the middle. I'm sure that means something to somebody who knows something. There's a dupe again, Murkrow. Who knows more about Pokemon cards? You guys. Okay, so here it is. Here's the evolution. Houndstone, okay? And that has the shiny edge and the shiny middle. So that's a different type of foil card. Tell me what these are down below in the comments, guys. What's the difference between the ones with the shiny edges and just the shiny centers? This is a Lampent. Man. Miss Magus again. I'm going to kind of... Gengar. Gengar has a shiny center, right? Litwick. Lots and lots of ghosts because it was a Halloween thing. Murkrow is not shiny. Here we go. Trevenant. That ghosty tree one. That one is definitely... Here is a Duskull. There's a Miss Magus again, right? We saw it, Miss Magus. Not horrible on dupes. Oh, now we saw a Pikachu. Was the Pikachu we got at the beginning foil? It's been a minute. Still super cool. Let me see if it's in there. Is there a Pikachu in the beginning of foil? Oh yeah. So we got dupes of that foil Pikachu card or whatever it's called. Poltegeist. Haha, that's hilarious. Drifblim. Now, obviously, you're not going to pull as many special cards as you pull regular cards. That's just silly. But we're getting a good amount of them. This is that same one, the Spectrier, right? We did that already. So that's another dupe. Sinus T. So that was the unevolved form of the other one. Miss Magus again. A lot of dupes. This is a shiny Dusk Noir. I don't remember if that was shiny before or not. Bayonet, whatever pronunciation. Murkrow again. Gonna have to... Mimikyu again. Very cool. We like Mimikyu around here. Remergus, we pulled that already. Drifblim again. back to Mimikyu. We just pulled the Mimikyu, and we pulled another Mimikyu right on top of it. So there's a lot of repeats in here. Delmise. I don't even remember that one. What generation was that? Driftloon. Gengar. Shiny Gengar. Shiny-ish Gengar. Zubat. Miss Magus. Oh, there is the Houndstone again. So you're getting a lot of the same stuff. Bayonet. But, is it worth it to you? Drifblim. Then another shiny-ish Gengar. Alright. So should I separate the ones that have the shiny edges from the ones that don't have the shiny edges? Delmise again. Drifloon. I have to take a break here in a second. Man, this is tiring. Here is the Trevenant again. Trevenant, whatever you want to call it. There's Bayonet again. A lot of dupes. Grievard. So that's at least the third Grievard we've seen. Here is that Pikachu. We've seen at least 3 of those Pikachus. 2 of the Mimikyus. I'm going to lose count after a while because this is all starting to blur together. Shuppet. Another Shuppet. Got that same one again, the Spectrier. Zubat. Drifblim. Spectrier again. What do we pull of those? 4? Bayonet. Miss Magus. Pikachu. Holy crap on a cracker. That guy again. Murkrow again. So, again, because it is meant to be given out to children as a treat, not a trick, that's why there's so many of the same kind, because you're not going to give one kid 50 packs of cards. Well, you could, I guess. But probably you're not giving out one kid 50 packs of cards. Let's say you're giving out 2 packs. They're probably not going to get as many dupes. That's a cool one as well. All right. All right, let me organize here real quick, and let's do the rest of these. All right, put half of that pile off to the side. Let's get back to it and see how much we get in here. Murkrow again. Houndoom again. Foily, yes. Put it in the cool pile. All right. Phantump. Have we seen a Phantump before? There's so many cards in here, it's hard to keep track. Definitely seen you before. Marshadow we've seen before. Lampent we've seen before. I mean, you're going to see a lot of the same stuff, I'm assuming, because these were supposed to be given out to kids, not, you know, to me to do YouTube videos. But nobody bought them, so here we go. Litwick. Drifloon. Boom, back to that same Mimikyu again. I'm guessing even if foil cards are rarer, if they are more rare than regular cards, in this particular instance, they are not rarer. That's hilarious. Grievard. Oh, Dusk Noir. Shiny-ish? Yeah, kind of shiny. All right. We'll put them over in the cool pile just to be safe. Here is Duskull. I feel like we have seen Duskull. Shuppet. I know I've seen you a couple of times. Here is that Houndstone again. Ghost-type puppy. All right, here we go with Poltegeist. I laughed at that last time. I'm not laughing at it this time. Murkrow again. Gengar. Gengar is kind of shiny, so into the cool pile he goes, but he doesn't have the shiny edges. Here is Sinistee to go with that Poltegeist. Oh my god. Shuppet. This is Trevenant again. Dusclops we've seen, I'm pretty sure. Murkrow. No comment. Pikachu. Pika you. Pika me. Duskull. Miss Magus. Lots and lots of ghosts. Here's that Spectra, or whatever it's called. Doesn't matter. Poltergeist. It sounds like the lamest name that you could have come up with for a character. Driftblim. Houndoom again. I think we pulled that same shiny Houndoom earlier. Sinistee. Like we pulled the Poltergeist and then we pulled the Sinistee like 2 cards later. Or 1 card later. I don't know. Drifloon. Marshadow we've done a couple of times, definitely. Ghastly. Hoopa. Grievard. So we're going to find that Houndstone or whatever it's called. Chandelure. Stop it. That's Quasi Shiny. Haunter. I guess we're not going to see much new after we've gotten this far through the deck, huh? Shuppet again. There's Mimikyu. Lycanroc. We haven't seen a ton of Lycanroc, but we have seen Lycanroc. We've seen a lot of other cards more. There's that same Houndoom again. Delmise we've seen. Not as many on the Delmise, but we have seen. There's Grievard again. Here is Marshadow again. Hey, this Marshadow is kind of... that's all right. Don't worry about it. I put all the other Marshadows in there, so I might as well just put that Marshadow in there. Shuppet. I mean, at the end of the day, here's the thing. I have a huge pile of Pokemon cards. Now, I'm not saying I've got the biggest collection in the world. I'm not saying that. But I've been doing Pokemon cards on this YouTube channel for a while now. And I don't use them. So I've just collected a giant stack. So what you just saw there, the 50 cards... the 50 packs of 3 cards apiece, so 150 cards. I have a stack probably 3 times that size, and I'm sure lots of people have 10 times what I have easily, but they also probably play the game. I just do this for the channel. Sunday Pokemon card day, Phantump. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these cards. I have to find somebody who wants them, or a place to drop them off. Back to the Mimikyu again, because somebody needs to get some use out of these cards. They're just sitting around my house not being taken care of. Well, they're not getting hurt or anything. They're not getting bent or ripped or torn or anything like that, but they're just sitting there. So I might as well take them someplace that sells them and see if I can get a couple of bucks for the stack and maybe some of these shinies. Not these shinies, because I'm assuming they're not worth much. And, you know, just trying to offset some of the, what I've spent for videos. I'm not rolling off all these names anymore. Houndoom. Ghastly. So I'm just talking out loud here. All right, Miss Magus again, man. I'm almost tempted to go through and see how many dupes of things I got, but that's going to be too time consuming. I don't care anymore. Poltergeist. Murkrow. Especially if you say it the way I'm saying it, it definitely sounds like a fake name that, you know. Dusko. Chandelure. Chandelure's kind of shiny too, huh? All right, one last card, and it was Lycanroc. All right, so that's our special stack. Hold on a second. Here is our non-special stack. So like half, I would say, right? About half? Give or take. Now, the only thing with that is, let's say, because there's cards that are shiny here, but not shiny on the edges like the Pikachus. So, what does that mean? I don't know. You can tell me down below in the comments, because I don't know anything about Pokemon cards. I don't know anything about collecting cards. I don't know anything about playing cards. I like to do them for the channels and share them with you, because then you can tell me all about it. All right, tell me what's here. Does it mean anything to you? All right, so here's the thing. What did you learn here? We learned there was a lot of dupes in there. There was a lot of cool cards in there. Is it worth it for you to pick this up? I would say unless you find this for, I don't know, $5-10 at the most, I wouldn't pick it up. Oh, you know what? Some of these cards here. Forgot about those other cards there. That was the first 3 that we pulled. I would say it's probably not worth it to you to pick this up unless you can find it super cheap. Because, I mean, how people that are playing this game, you're not going to use that many dupes. So unless you're going to, I don't know, trade them out to somebody or something like that, that's the only thing I can see. Now, do you want all those shiny cards for $5 or $10? That's up to you. I don't know. But that's it, guys. All right. That is it for this week. I enjoyed doing that. It was a lot. And normally we do a pack on the times that we find those 151 sets. Like we found the binder one week. That was cool. So we got like 6 packs when we found the 151 with the binder set. So normally we do 1 pack at a time, 6 at the most. This is the first time I've done, 150 cards all at the same time. I'm glad we did it the way we did it and just broke them all out to one giant stack. But it was worth it. So let me know what you guys think. If you want to see more cool Pokemon cards on this channel, let me know down below in the comments. Like and subscribe if you don't mind. Share it with your friends. And I'll see you here next week with more Pokemon cards. Every Saturday we were doing a cool toy unboxing. Been a lot of Funko goodness on the channel, mystery boxes, all that kind of stuff. Advent calendar madness is going on right now, so if you missed any days of those advent calendars, we got 4. We got the Harry Potter Funko, the Harry Potter Lego, the Star Wars Mando, and Book of Boba Fett pin collection. Those ones are kind of cool. I like those pins. And what was it? What was the 4th? Oh, the Doorables. The Doorables Advent Calendar. That's going on the channel too. So, check out any goodness you might have missed. And I'll see you next week with more awesome Pokemon cards.